Ang ansa man.
Sige ko na, Dok. Sige ko na.
Mas ba na na? Asa
Thank you, Sir Tan.
Itan.
Oh, Itan.
Nya.
Thank you, Sir Itan. Ano din?
Thank you, Sir Ethan,
Nya.
For the water pump. Very big help to me. Thank you, Sir Itan. Itan din.
Small bumili.
Nanay, did you tell him?
Iwan ang
Did you
gitunaan si Manong?
Lagi no, kalimot ko siya.
did you tell him what to say?
Yeah.
What did you tell him?
Thank you, Sir Ethan, for the water pump. Very big help to me. God bless you more. Thank you, Thank you, Ethan. Sir Ethan.
So, Rado, can you say that?
Kalimot ko siya.
This is a foreigner living in, finally, this is a foreigner living in the Philippines. Now, Nanay is the chief vocal coach, and she's been telling Rado what to say to thank Ethan for his incredibly generous gift of money that has allowed us to buy a water pump. Rado, what do you think about the water pump?
Thank you, Sir Ethan.
Say may kasulti Manong.
Thank you, Sir Ethan,
For the
for the water pump.
very big to me. Very big help.
Nanay, tell him.
Very big help to me.
What else?
God bless you more.
God bless you.
God bless you more. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Ethan.
Ethan.
So we have to look at the water pump now. Wait a minute. So you have to open the water pump, Rado.
Abli Manong.
Abli.
I guess, yeah.
Ano?
Like one na plastic na. Ako chili dito.
There we go. So I have to tell you that Rado is a rice farmer, but he's also a builder. He built my workshop, he built the carport, he built lots of things. He worked on the road, he worked on the bridge. Very capable man that's had a challenging life by anybody's standard. Lost his son at age 7 years old when he drowned in a well. Just an incredibly touching story of courage. He is my hero. Wow.
Yeah.
So Rado, can you get it out? Huh? So this is an electric water pump that will fit by the well. The pipe will go down into the well that Rado dug himself and built, and the water will then be pumped up to the house. He doesn't need to have storage units like we do. We had storage cylinders, barrels, which take the water that's pumped up from our well, and then gravity feeds Nanai's house. So we were good on that, and we needed those barrels. This pump is the same as the one that we had, and cost, what was it? Oh, 3.5 or something.
It's 3,600 pesos.
3,600, but of course then you have all the pipe work and the joints,
Yeah.
and the electrics. This is as far as the electrics go. But this will pump water up to the house. And Rado has a disabled son who is autistic, right out here in the Philippines, we're out in the hills, in the mountains of Burgos, so there's no help. There's no way of getting anybody here. They would have to walk. It's impossible. Very difficult situation.
It's also a big help to him to water the plants because she's planting some vegetable to sell in the market.
That's right, and
For
to be
survival also.
self-sufficient. So we're looking at trying to help Rado in several ways. The house that he's built and extended on has no cladding on the outside, so if anybody's watching and is touched by Rado's hard work and his life, they can send money and just say for Rado, and Rado will use that money to clad the outside of his house, which would be a huge advantage in anybody's view because of the rains right now. So that's what we're looking at, and we're going to go down and see Manarado's his well, and Manarado is going to carry this. Certainly that will be something that he'll do very easily. So thanks for this, Ethan, and thanks for enough money left over to be able to buy all of the accessories and the electrics for dealing with taking this up to the house.
That's Manong there. Oh, these are the rice branches. We just harvest rice the other day. Oh, we're gonna have harvest of, we're gonna pick some corn, okay? Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a lot of sweet corn here, but it's not ours, it's Manong Rado. No? So, come on. I'll video you walking in this one. Careful. Yeah. It's more fun in the Philippines. That's our place there. It's dangog.com. Careful because it's sleepy. Hold my hand. dangog.com.ph. See here. This is the well. This is...
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of water.
Yeah. So, how deep?
Ang sagitas on ani manong? Pila ni ka-feet?
This
10.
10 feet of water?
Yeah.
That's ask him, is that 10 feet of water?
Ang tubig, ang gilaw mo na. Sukad sa tubig. Ang sukad.
Ang hiram nila po, marag kuwaro ni.
7 feet.
Murag
7 to 8 feet.
7
7
7
to 8
feet.
feet of water by, well, that's more than 4 feet, isn't it?
Yes.
Almost 5 feet square. Almost. So, where will the pump go?
Asa na ibutan ang pump? Asa man mo ibuta ay itong-tong? Yeah, some there. Portion there. He's going to build a little
And then
shed
it goes up to the house up there.
to the house there.
And will he dig in and lay the pipe underground?
Imo ning kanang bangagan niya ilubong ang
Oh.
yeah.
Right, ano sa tubig.
Yeah, that he's going to bury the house.
Right. Well, that's terrific. Can we go up and see
Yeah.
the house?
Yes. And the other
Did you ask Rado what you could go?
Atome. Yeah. And he's going, aside from that, the hose is going also to water his his plants, you know, vegetable, because every Wednesday he's going to bring the vegetable to the market
Right.
to sell it.
That was the market that we
didn't
were
go
at
yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, no, he did a lot. Since we were here last, he cleared all of this. Now the tendency is to go for hard packed dirt, which will get hard packed, and that will minimize the amount of mud. But there's the right. There's the well for the pump for a moment, and then we can see Manarado's house and show you what he needs. All the time we hear Manarado knocking and banging this, but while he works on this house, he handles everything, an enormous amount of work which would certainly defy all of my best efforts. He's built the house and then he extended on the house as he's been able to when funds became available. And what we're lacking right now, what he is lacking right now, is to be able to afford the cladding to go on the outside. We'll show you around the side. So you can see there's a lot to be done, and if he could just get the materials, that would be an enormous amount of time. Now the thing is, if someone is watching this and they're in the American dollar, US dollar zone, if that's your currency, try to look at it this way: that if Manarado had $500, not saying that that's what you should contribute, but to give you an idea, if he had $500, that would be approximately 4,000 pesos. So isn't that correct, honey?
No, if it,
No,
100. 100 is around 4,000 something.
Right, $100 is around 4,000. So work it out. For every $100 that you would be giving him 4,000, and for 4,000 pesos, he could probably get the cladding. He could probably get the cladding for half of his house. So even though $10, $50, it may not seem like it's going to do a lot, but it will, because of the exchange rate, it will be an enormous help. And if you stipulate that it is for Rado, then we will give him that money. We will help him to get the materials for that with the truck, bring it up here, and then you can see what your money did. If you sent $50, you can actually see that money and what it was used for. And that's the kind of the neat thing about our project house repair, is that when people send in money, they can actually either, as in the case of Desiree, someone just sent in another, what was it, $121
something.
$121.
6,000 pesos.
Yes. So, and they've asked for that to be given to Desiree. Well, you'll see that money. That donor will see that money going into her hands, and that's how it should be. Not obviously every charity has its own way of dealing with things, but you can tend to give the money and not see where it's going. With what you're doing here, you can see the benefit to the person that you want the money to go to. You're going to a name, you're going to a face, like Ethan, who so generously gave his permission, his agreement for the money that he sent to be given to Manarado for his pump. Well, Ethan got to see a pump. He got to see the pump brought to the well. He's got to see the house where the water will have water delivered from that pump, from that well. That's a different feeling, and we hope that you'll be part of our YouTube family and do that. So this is not a long video, hopefully, but I can.
Oh, that's Balolot. Balolot is the son of Manarado. Oh, yeah, because it's rice harvest. We have a lot of rice.
I will not be taking boots off, so I won't go all the way inside. But this is Manarado's house.
Yeah, and that's
And
Dibot there.
that's his little boy. is asleep
Yeah.
in there. So you can see, what words could I say that will illustrate the need that this man has? Better than that, I don't think so. So we hope you'll help. So right now it's a matter of liking, subscribing and sharing this video with, if you're Filipino, all of this will be familiar to you. Everything that we've showed you will be familiar and you'll be able to identify with it. If you're Filipino and you're working abroad, if you're an OFW, an overseas Filipino worker, you are probably sending every penny that you earn to your family. We don't expect a Filipino to start sending enormous gifts, but what we ask you to do is to share this video and others that we're doing about the Philippines, about ordinary life, about your life, about what will be your family's life here in the Philippines, and that you're sending money, we know, incredibly generously, family-wise. Just share the video, and the more people that know about us and about the work that we're trying to do, it will help us to do more, and that's what we want to do. Okay, so please like, subscribe, share, and we'll hope that you will see us again. Thanks for looking. Bye.